Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Duelyst 2 video. That is right. Alright, let's cut out that first part. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Duelyst 2 video. That is right. It is Labor Day weekend. In fact, this is Labor Day itself, and I am recording this video on the second to last day of this Alpha 2 test. It closes tomorrow, Tuesday, at 9 AM. UTC, I believe. So let's jump into it. What are we playing today? We are playing another Vanar deck. I know, that's what I played last time, but I love Vanar, so please, don't hate me. We are playing Vanar, but this time our attempt is to make up for Vanar's lack of AoE by playing cards like Aethermaster and White Widow to ping down annoying enemies, as well as the Glacial Elemental plus Bone Chill Barrier combo, because you see, the thing about Tutrol is it incentivizes people to play low curves, and with low curves comes low health minions, which are easy to pick off with obviously Glacial Elemental, but especially White Widow. And when you throw in some Aethermaster action, it gets even spicier. And we have dank Mimesis here for some extra memes to add in to the fun. And the whole point is, we control our opponent's board by pinging things down with Glacial Elemental and White Widow, and their big scary boys we use Aspect of the Fox and Cryo or Dancing Blades to get rid of. So let's go for a spin here today, and see if we can't get a W with this deck. I already made a video of this once, when I went 4-0. However, that video was scuffed, and I can't figure out what was wrong with it, so I'm just recording it all again. And I'll have you know, this is the third Vetruvian that I have run into today, and it's also the second Vetruvian I run in that has a Vet ribbon. So we could keep this and hope for a better 2-drop to develop something. Actually, we don't play anything that we want to do anything aggressive with, so we're going to replace that and then replace Dank Mimesis and see how KO is going to start. With an Obelisk, of course they are, because why wouldn't they? Yeah, let's go ahead and set up the Glacial Elemental. The reason we play it back there is for Bone Swarm reasons, and they just happened to get the very lucky spawn that took the mana tile. But you know, it is what it is. So they have 5 mana this turn. That's what happens whenever don't quite draw the combo of dreams. What I would have liked to have started in my opening hand is Bone Chill Barrier plus Glacial Elemental. Okay, another Obelisk, that's fine. Okay, wow, so they just had the perfect answers in hand. Let's replace Hurt Sister. So this isn't a great turn for us, because all we're doing is removing one thing and playing nothing. Actually, what I should have done is move down here and done that. That way I could potentially... Oh no, I can't Dancing Blades and kill it next turn. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Is this going to be a Dune caster? Orb Weaver, maybe? Windstorm Obelisk, okay. Plus another Obelisk? They have all 3 Obelisks. So, what are we going to do about that? Oh, Pyromancer, huh? Well, that's super easy to deal with. All we need is 1. Where do we play this? Oh, we only have 5 mana. Never mind. I was gonna play both of these and hope for some big combos. Okay, so one thing is definitely for sure, we're not playing Aethermaster, so let's hope we can get a Bone Chill Barrier. Never didn't have it. Let's go ahead and punch this. Okay, so we didn't quite get lucky. We were hoping that all 3 procs would go onto one of the dervishes, but it did not. And of course, they got that spawn to take care of it. So maybe I should have... No, I don't think there was anywhere I could have played over here. Should I have played it over here? Over here? No. Another Rosh's Curse, huh? Plus First Wish? Interesting. Alright, so they do not want to let me have my walls. That's perfectly fine. The question is... Another obelisk, damn it. The question is... Can we get another Bone Chill Barrier? We do have 6 mana for this. We could get 2 procs of something. But are we trying to rely on RNG too much here? Because we're getting 4 damage. And there are 3 targets. Each one has a 33% chance of hitting the target that we want. Alternatively, we could go over here, play Dancing Blades, punch this, and then we play into Star's Fury. This is the real problem, although they can all reach me no matter what. Let's replace Razorback. Cryo, okay, that changes things. And then Aspect of the Mountains, okay. There we go, making progress. We're losing the health trait, but we've dealt with 3 of their obelisks. They're gonna siphon that? Why would you siphon an Aether Master? Maybe they were going for a 3rd Rosh's Curse? Bruh. 3 Rosh's Curses in as many turns. Okay, 2nd First Wish, that's fine. Not really sure why he dislikes my Aethermancer so much. Oh, he's probably trying to they're probably trying to keep me from doing Aspect of the Mountains, but it's a little bit late for that. Another Aether Master, okay. Alright. He just really does not like Aether Masters. So we were right that he did have the Silence in hand. Is that Entropic Decay? Please don't be Dominate Will. If it is Dominate Will, at least that's his entire turn and we can clean it up next turn. Entropic Decay, okay, I'm fine with that. This guy is just having all the answers on curve. Yes, please play something right there, that way I can nuke it with Aspect of the Mountains. Healing Mystic, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. Is this really worth though? I mean, there's 2 things. Whereas we could do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. Oh, of course, we draw the Bone Chill Barrier right then. So we could go there. Let's at least protect this from dancing blades. Alright, let's go with that. We've stabilized now. We've dealt with their chaos of all the dervish spam, and we still haven't used our big AoE answers. Another siphon? Sure. I mean, it's still a 3-4 body, so I'm fine with that. And now that we actually have a little bit of a swarm ourselves, we might actually get something to stick. So we don't really play around Star's Fury with this formation, but at least we play around Dancing Blades. And he only gets 2 stars, or 2 dervishes, so it's not crazy. It's not crazy value. I mean, he could Star's Fury to clear my White Widow, which is fine. That's okay, that's what I thought. That is totally fine. That's 5 mana to deal with a 4-drop that he already dispelled, so that was 2 cards to get rid of my 1, which I am perfectly fine with. And now, if we can replace into... Yeah, but what do we replace into? I'm not sure that we replace into anything. I think what we do is we go like this. Alright, so we still haven't found that glacial elemental that we tossed back. But now we give him a clock. He's used 2 siphons already. He can't dominate will it. He's used 2 siphons already. He's used 2 Rasha's Curse. He's used Star's Fury, but Star's Fury plus Blaze Storm Obelisk does not clear it. It will do 6 damage to it, which is quite a lot, but Mirage Master, huh? That's fine. So that's his idea of removal, huh? Not that I really care about that. I'm just gonna Aspect of the Fox that. Very interesting Vetruvian deck, I will say. He could play another Mirage Master. If he does, that's seems kind of cheating. To hold on to 2 Mirage Masters in the hope that I play something good. So maybe he doesn't play Drawback Decay then? So I feel like he's trying to bait me into Star's Fury here. So is there any way that I could clear everything? What we could do is we just run this over here. That way it will never be in Star's Fury range. Clear this. And then we choke out the Dervish spawn. I mean, now he does have a whole feast of Star's Furies. Oh, I don't know why he conceded. Alright, I guess we'll take that. I think that was a pretty decent matchup. I mean, we had to come back. We were behind pretty much most of that game, but we showed the resilience. And the fact that even against Vetruvian, who you would think would be a bad matchup for a deck with no dispels, we could still come out on top. Now, speaking of no dispels, you might have gone that entire time and been wondering, why aren't you drawing any chromatic golds or hailstone prisons? And that is because, my friend, I do not play any. That is right. I am an absolute mad lad. I am a clown. I am crazy. I am a glutton for punishment, if you will. I am not playing two of the most powerful staple Vanar cards. And in fact, if you remember my last video, I said that Vanar's staple removal made them pretty great. And here I am, not playing those. So, I liked that video because we came back from behind. We also got to feature Dark Nemesis, and we had a fun time. And we could show that even against Vetruvian, against a player who had 100 ribbons, or sorry, 100 wins, not 100 ribbons. I don't know how you could get 1,000 wins in a 3-day period, but against 100 ribbons, a good Vetruvian player, that this deck could win. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're excited for Duelyst 2, and I hope you will come back for more content, as I will try to get out more Duelyst 2 videos before this alpha test ends. But you all have a wonderful time, and I hope everything in your life makes you happy and content. Until next time, this has been your boy Enigmaze, your friendly cosmic dragon seeking to devour all the most interesting and niche minds available in the cosmos. Because that is what an Eldritch Horror does.